Okay. Don't go away. I am in there like swimwear. Alright. Almost done. Let me go ahead and play a little bit tonight. Because why not? It should be automatically selected. There we go. Alright, so there shouldn't be, there's a little warning, a little skimpiness in these. Hello?
Yo.
Yeah, what's up?
What's good, bro?
Alright, so I was calling you because I sent out a proposal today to some of my friends. Gerald, Andy, Chris. Is it Gerald, Andy, Chris? I told Ray about it too. I'm trying to lease a building, one of these flex industrial area buildings, so for wrestling, but like not just that, like everybody shit. So that way, so this way it so that way everybody gets the use of the space. I want to send you. I want to send you the proposal. I want you to read it and tell me what you think or whatever. But I sent it to them. Nobody has said anything yet. But I'm trying to get like four. Shit, if we can get like 6 people to like to say yeah, we'll all put in for this. Essentially, we would lease a place. I don't know how long they will have it, but like we'll lease a place probably under my business account. So since I will be taking the risks, but like we'll lease the building, and if okay, let me just straight up tell you, I'm trying to turn everybody's dream into a business that we all connected. So I got the wrestling company.
Right.
Not only are we gonna be having wrestling shows. We'll be training people there, but not only just training wrestling. I was thinking about hiring a cut. Like I was going to hit up Ken to see if he would be willing to be paid to do like an hour class session, depending on like self defense. Because I was going to do like free classes for women for self defense. I was thinking when I said I'm going to do something, I'm serious, bro. I'm not sure if I told you I was going to do that or not.
You did.
Okay.
I was just like waiting for you to like, if you find a place and we find out how much the lease is gonna be.
Yeah.
And that can kind of like I get better, I guess, prepare with that knowledge. But I am.
Yeah.
My LLC is good. My EIN is set.
Boom.
All that.
That's exactly what I was calling you about.
Set the account.
So, obviously, I was going to do the side stuff, the combat stuff, or whatever. But Gerald has paint and sips. He also does t-shirts like I do with me and Ilsa with the comic book and shit. Chris is still out Vegas, but he's attached to the wrestling stuff. So I'm giving him a shot to like invest in it, so that if something does take off, like I can go ahead and quote unquote sell him like 20% of the company, and I keep the other 80. If something goes down where somebody want to purchase or do whatever, we can just send that shit off, and then boom, we just made some money, at least on the wrestling end. But Andy needs space for a data center, right? And so basically what I realized is that all of us do media stuff, right? Where I was hitting you up, where you come in, is if this goes well, and look, it can, because all it takes is five people, maybe even 6 people, giving up $600, $700 a month, right? Not even that. It's not even that, to be completely honest. It's less than that. So it's like if we can all commit to that and do a year's worth of work, I was thinking. So not only am I going to be running wrestling shows, we can do birthday parties, like events and stuff like that, and it could eventually evolve into this thing that I want to do. It would be we call it, I call it in the proposal, I call it Nerdtopia. So essentially, we fix up a space where it's basic. So you know how Andy, he builds arcades and shit, right? So we can literally build an arcade, have a comic book store, a cafe, a little bit of a library with books, right? Almost like a Busboys and Poets, but for nerds.
I'm with it.
Right? So
that's a good like little end goal to build up to. Yeah, I like it.
that's the second proposal that I got out there or whatever, right? But if I can get enough people to buy into it, to where I even got a name for like the overall LLC or whatever, but everybody keeps their own intellectual properties to their own companies. Because like, for example, I explained on the first proposal, like for example, Gerald does paint and sips, right? So we're gonna have a calendar, and you set a calendar out, and like, okay, this is when I need the space for this, and it needs to be ready for this, right? We set the space up. Gerald gets paid however much he gets paid to do the paint and sip, because it's usually like $50-$60 per head, right? And he sells his families, whatever, right? And he takes all the profit off of that, right?
Right.
If I have a wrestling show, same, right? If we have a barbecue or something, because you could do something like right out there, boom, you right? So it's basically that. But if we build up to a point where we could turn it into like one big ass business, then everybody can share the funds for that. I think it would work. The problem, like, we just have to, obviously we have to train everybody up for everything. But yeah, but like it would be a building that would be open just about every day, because I'm just gonna give the keys to Ilsa, and then like when people want to like rent the ring, they can rent the ring. They pay Ilsa at the front door. They want ring time. You pay Ilsa at the front. You schedule, pay Ilsa at the front door, like that type of deal. Or I was gonna have wrestling practice like Mondays and Wednesdays or whatever, or something along those lines. Mondays and Wednesdays. But for the rest of the week, it's free until we have wrestling shows, which is only going to be like once every 1.5 months. I'm not going to do like every other week like the other companies do. But like, I'm going to send you a proposal, but I wanted to say it out loud, so I want to make sure that I don't sound crazy.
You don't sound crazy. It's just we have to make sure it's an understanding amongst everybody, and we fine tune everybody's expectations from beginning, middle to end goal, and kind of like make it understand. Because, for instance, right, on the face of it, Chris is going to be a little bit left out because he's not going to get an ROI. He's going to get the fucking least amount of ROI, because it's going to take him the longest to see any kind of return or even any changes. Because
this was so I didn't explain it to you. So if we were able to get a thing to lease in, right? I cut out the event fee, which is the event what's that place called? The venue fee. I cut out $600 of the venue fee. Not only that, I cut out the $200 on the ring. So what I was going to do was, anytime he shows up and he's ready to help, he's going to get paid whatever plus his plane ticket. So his return on investment is probably going to be better than most people's in the beginning.
Okay.
Just in the beginning, right? So he's probably, he's going to get paid more than most people.
Initially.
Yeah, initially.
And that's fine. And that's fine because it makes sense in the grand scheme of things because we're all getting used and we're all cutting costs out of our individual business ventures.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting hassled to where like I can't cook in my backyard and I don't have to want to worry about the fucking association fee. So all like my initial
Nah, you can bring your ass right over to the joint that's not far from my house. Or depending, as I'm thinking about probably moving it more close towards like Gerald place, but it's still like I can just go straight there after work, right? Every day, right? I can go straight there after work, or go get my kids and go straight there, and and do whatever I got to do.
Still in the Upper Marlboro area, that works for me too.
Yeah.
I'm right off of 202 right there. So.
Yeah. So I'm gonna send you some of the places that we found, but a good amount of them the like Hyattsville area, but also closer towards like the Laurel and stuff like that. So like I found some places that Chris actually found in the first place, but we found a place that was like it was something like 2,300, maybe 2,500. And I'm like, if you split that between 4 to 5 people, plus the utilities, that is affordable, and it's affordable, and it gives everybody a working space, and it gives everybody a working space in order to to actually start generating money. First 5 years, you're not going to generate a whole bunch of money, right? Like, I didn't start generating money I didn't get confident enough to buy the wrestling ring. I've been doing this wrestling shit for like 4 or 5 years.
Right.
So I didn't get confident until then. And I got confident. I was like, you know what? We can fucking do this. I'm watching all these other people. I'm like, we can do this. This is not hard. You just got to make sure you treat everybody fairly. You watch everybody. You watch out for everybody, especially the women. Because in wrestling, people are wild. And they find the most vulnerable women, and they do things if you just have morals and you're not looking to fuck people, it's easy. It's not that hard. It really isn't. That's why when I was doing the shows, I was like, hey, you should come and grill and then sell your stuff. I meant that shit. I meant that shit. I told that to Gerald. I told that to my cousin Christina, who does the cupcakes. She does organic the cupcakes and stuff. If I can we did.
And here is where this warehouse thing is perfect for me because that's the only thing really stopping me from starting.
Yeah.
Because when I first got the grill, I was like, oh, cool, I'm in business. And then, my mom put me in a trip bag. It was like, oh, no, I'm not getting in trouble with the association. You running this business out the house, you got to take it by your brothers. There's no way for me to get the grill into my brother's backyard to do it.
Yeah.
So it's just okay, well, shit. It kind of put me in a situation where I thought I was going to be starting last year, maybe around fucking what's the name? Thanksgiving. Now I'm on hold till Easter, and I'm still sitting here trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for the space. But if we can pin this down and make a move on it, whether it be late March, mid-April, I could start opening up and I could start grilling right on base where where all of the
Want to go check out this talk of a lake down in the ancient forest?
I could have the smoker running the night before. The stuff will be hot and fresh. Right off the grill or right out of the cooler from resting, and it's gonna sell because that smell is intoxicating.
Yeah.
So it really works out for me, and I'm willing to even pay if somebody like falls off or whatever, we don't. Let's say like we don't get all five. Like I can do a 4 split, and the only thing is I'll have to talk it over with my brothers and talk about them willing to run that expense.
Yeah.
Because what would even be like better is if like for instance I don't know if we can like if I can co-sign and help and that'll help and put it under both of our LLCs and maybe that'll help split the cost or whatever. I don't know how they're evaluating their cost or whatever.
Basically, this is what I was going to do.
Uh,
I was going to put it on my credit card, right? I got a business credit card, right?
Right.
And I was just going to tell people to put money into the debit to the account every month. Your contributions. We're going to have a Google Calendar where all the information is going to be right there. Right? If you need it for this time, boom, just let everybody know. Boom, boom, boom. You schedule that type of deal, right? So like, because I really think it's gonna work. Because here's the thing, Andy just needs space. So all we need to do is build an office space and have good ventilation in there for the computers, because the computers need ventilation.
Yeah, it'd be cool ventilation and all that.
Andy has a mocap stuff going on, but he doesn't need it. Like that's some stuff. That's like the wrestling ring. You could put the rest, like we would break down like for events. You break the wrestling ring down, and you have his mocap stuff, the green screen. You can put all that stuff away, right? Like all of what I'm saying is like it's a possibility if we all decide. Because I legit hit up. Because you gotta understand, I talked in the last 10 years. I've met so many people, and I watched them, right? I was like, who's serious about their shit? This is one of the things my dad might not have been the best dad in the world, but he taught me who's really serious, right? So while I'm writing books and shit, I'm watching everybody else around me. What are you doing, right? I done watched Gerald do painting sips forever. He might have not been as consistent with his comic book, but he has been consistent with his art and the painting sips. And he goes to conventions. So I was like, okay, what if I decide we could do like little mini conventions here and stuff? Fucking the wrestling company, that's MCW, do little wrestling conventions, right? I'm like, we could do that. The fuck? This is not. So we just would have to it would take years, and we would have to accumulate. We have to get chairs, tables, offices. We gotta build an office at some point. Like, that's not hard to do. None of that shit is hard to do. You can buy dividends. You can get dividends for free off of Facebook or places where they're trying to get rid of shit. So that shit is not hard. So like, I feel as though that is with your business, because I contacted everybody I know who has business except for Ray. Ray doesn't have a business, but Ray has always had interest in anything we do. So when I told Ray I bought the wrestling ring, he said, when the wrestling ring come, let me know. I'll be out there helping you train people. And he don't pump fake like a lot of people do. They'll say, oh, I want to do this, and then you're waiting around 2 years later and you never did it, like that type of deal. So I think between me, like, we can cut Chris, right? Between me, you, Gerald, Andy, with me, you, Gerald, Andy, who's the other person? And Ray. That's 5 people right there. I also was gonna bring in Austin, because if we can get to the second part, she really wants a library. So when I was gonna if we can make it into a Nerdtopia, if this runs well, Nerdtopia, we could turn that shit into a cafe comic book. I have Ilsa and I have Ilsa run that, Austin come in, and when she wants to work, I'll be there just about every day, because if I get this, I'm gonna be there I'm probably gonna move my entire office out of this room right over there, right? So yeah, like I'm dead ass. So
That's cool. And one of the other things that's really good about the whole. Hold on a second.
yeah.
What's up? Where is it? Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Why this gotta be why? Anyway, yeah, so the best thing, like, with my business is to, like, I might need, like, to get, like, a curtain or something, so that way I can kind of conceal the smoker, because that might not be something you want in your plain view or whatever. But, like, as far as, like, regular operation, I think I just need...
Dude, we can get you a pod where you, like, put it like this. The wrestling ring isn't going to stay up 24/7, especially if we having like an event where Gerald needs people to come in or something. The wrestling ring is not going to be up 24/7 unless it has to be, right? So we ain't got to worry about the wrestling ring. So whatever big shit you need, like, put away, we'll find a way to put that shit in the corner somewhere that you can just come in, unlock it, roll that bitch out, do what you need to do, and roll it back in once it's safe.
Yep, that's basically what I need. And it's not... I'm saying that to say, like, I'm not going to...
Also,
to, like, operate, I'm not going to be anybody's week.
This is a loading dock, so you could probably roll that shit right. You can probably open up the door and do it right next to the door, or you can roll that shit right outside and do what you got to do outside, and then bring it back in. It has parking spaces. Most of the places I'm looking at got like a lot of parking space. I got a lot of space.
Perfect.
So, bro, like I mean it. Like I mean it when I say, like, we can do this. It's I sent this stuff to your email, and you can just read over it.
I see. I'm looking at it right now.
So yeah, let me know what you think. I just sent it to them because I had had a deep conversation with every single one of those people already. I never had the conversation with you. I just let you know that I was thinking about doing it, and I was testing the water to see if you was interested. But yeah.
Who wrote this?
Why?
Because it's fucking fantastic.
AI, my nigga. No, see, but you know you got to direct AI. So I put all the information into AI, and I asked for specific stuff, and that's what it gave me. Like when I was trying to write my own proposal, I was like, okay, let me try this, and it just wasn't organized. So like I put all the information down, and AI organized all the information for me, and even sweetened up some of the words. So yeah, there you go.
All right. All I need is numbers. Like,
Yeah.
put numbers to this.
Yeah. No, this is a semi formal proposal. So we just gotta pick a place. I'm gonna go look at a place. Probably take Austin with me. Probably take Ray, maybe Gerald. We go look at a place. We go figure out how we can move forward with it. Because we're gonna have to draw up plans. Like, okay, this is gonna be an office area. This is gonna be where the events are.
We're gonna need to consider square footage, especially like if we're going to be using it.
Yeah.
Because, like, for instance, it's the same way like how what's their name? Level Up. You remember where Level Up's first place was at, right?
Yeah.
It was a warehouse.
Yeah.
That kind of industrial warehouse park type deal. So I definitely, can see it working out, especially if we get enough space. Especially if you're because the trick is gonna be like space for storage, and then space for if we're gonna be like hosting the events there.
Yeah.
And hosting the events there, like having those ingress, egress, because like if we're gonna like have it extend outside, all of that, those are all things like we're gonna need to consider.
Yeah.
But initially, if we're just looking at it for how it's gonna, grow, to start up to where like, okay, we're just gonna start running our businesses individually and building up from there, then I think that we have a really good baseline to start.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely with it, and I will be following up with you on this. Just let me know when you're gonna go out and see the spaces. Maybe you can give me a little video call or whatever.
Okay.
And we can go from there and look at see the space and figure it out together.
Bet. All right.
All right, man.
All right, sir. I'll be right with you.
Tell my sons I love them.
Will do. Oh, thanks for thanks for the Christmas gifts and the Pampers for them. Thank you.
No problem, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, later.
Later. Okay. I'll be right back. That was a long conversation. I was not expecting to happen, but I also got super hungry during it. So where do fire sale stones go? I'll just resize. Some Beetlejuice. I knew that was gonna happen, but I did it anyway. I'm an idiot. Oh, Gajalaka hit ass. Lou. Are you good?
I think we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
Skill. I can sell that crap. It's like,
My aunt's in the hospital.
huh?
My aunt is in the hospital.
Who?
My dad's sister.
Jesse?
Yeah,
Wife?
his wife. Yeah. Sylvia.
Oh, Sylvia. Okay, that's bad.
She had some kind of biopsy that had to get done, and then she has the flu.
What?
She has the flu?
She ain't got COVID, did she?
I don't think so, but she's. That is. She's 80.
Yeah. That's bad. Michigan's cool people.
we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
This can't be like low rank. I should have put geologist jewels on. Let's go back. Combat where?
Are you okay?
Go. I didn't mean to do that. There has to be something going on, because usually I would have gotten it by now. The mining part is in the heart. Oh, that's right. You can't do.
If in
Decorations.
doubt, take a bite. Want to go check out this talk of a Legion in the ancient forest, Pard?
Want something making?
Before I do all that, let me go ahead and give them what they want. I'm playing on 5. I'm sorry, not 5. PS5. I'm playing on PC. Jay. So I need to kill 2 Barnoses. Let's go back to Elder's Recess. Oh wow. I could have sworn I turned that off. Really thought I got rid of that mantle. I'm not, so I'm gonna have to go with my mods again. Fuck you, Devil Joe. Jesus Christ. Don't tell me I'm gonna do a mission in order to get this. Mhm. Bro, you black 50 cents. Bro, you black 50 cents. What? Bro, you black 50 cents. I'm black, yes. Uh, Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Damn, this joint is not giving me fire cells. Like, at all. Alright, I'm getting tired. Go ahead and get these last three and then be out. that sucks. This is kind of annoying.
A camp here would make our lives so much easier. Let's finish up so they can get to it.
So many fucking camps. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. It's weird that the fire cells is not popping up.
I just love me some good fishing.
Alright. That'll be it for the day. I might come back and play a little bit later. Maybe some Power World. I got some really messed up mods on there, so. Damn, no fire cell. Ooh.
Want to go check out this talk of a Legion in the ancient forest, Pard?
All right, thanks for coming by. I don't know about this comment about being Black 50 Cent, but okay. Thanks, Jay, for even commenting. It is what it is. Thank you.